Hey y'all, it's me, Niecy Lynn. This is the 4th of August, 2023. This is melting outside. This is me being better though, so that's nice. All the antibiotics, I made it through them this week and I'm on the mend. So we have been swimming and playing and I haven't got a lot of stitching done, and then one of my stitchings was a big boo-boo, so I'll show you that. So now I have to take it. I think I'm gonna take it out because it's bothering me. Sometimes I just leave things, but I don't know if this is leavable. So I did get a start and a finish this week on one of the ones that was on my radar that I showed y'all last week that I'd kind of pulled stuff for. It was small and I could just get it done really quick. I just pulled some DMCs and I think maybe one over dyed. Yeah, I used Louisiana hot sauce for the red by Weeks Dye Works. But Heart in Hand Land That I Love is the one that I've started and finished this week. I worked on it on Saturday and a little bit Sunday. A friend took me to a musical at Bass Hall, which in Fort Worth, if you've never been there or looked it up, it's beautiful. I thought this was the most genius thing. For her birthday, she bought herself 2 seats to every musical in the series. And then that way, because you've already paid for the tickets, not only will you be sure and go, but you'll take a friend. So she invited me and she said a friend did it for her last year and the friend told her that she had done it. So Sarah did it this year. And I'm thinking that's the smartest thing. We went to a really nice dinner before, and then we went and saw the musical and we had the best time, and we visited on the way there and on the way back and then through dinner. So it was just marvelous. But I thought that was the greatest idea, to get yourself tickets to some kind of show that you enjoy. Even if you preloaded yourself a gift card to your local movie theater, if you don't like musicals or if there's not one close, because you've already paid for it, you can just take a friend and make sure that you'll get to hook up with your friends throughout the year. And I just thought it was the smartest thing, and we had the best time. So Saturday, I guess I stitched on this guy Friday night and Saturday mainly, and a little bit on Sunday, and he was all finished. So this is it all done. I guess I could put it here so you can see both. This is Land That I Love by Heart in Hand. I have a little bowl nearly like this bowl. I know they sell this bowl some places, or they did. I don't think they do have them like much anymore. But I have a candle that Bebe got me for Christmas that was about that size, and this beautiful stoneware, like little pot. And I burned the candle and I cleaned it all out. And so I think this will just fit right on top. And it's so cute. It was a super fast little stitch. I somehow messed up right here. My tree is supposed to be one wider and some taller, but I didn't realize it until it was too late. So, oh well. It's still fun. It's so cute. All the little houses. There, you can see it better maybe. There's little fences on either side of the little tree. This was just a little scrap of linen that I had left over. It was the perfect size. It gives me just enough room to pull in that circle right there. And so I'll make my little finish and it will be so cute. So I just loved getting this done. One last little Patriotic small that I can get finished and FFO'd and put up before the summer, because I'm about ready to start stitching fall. I'm going to start pulling out some fall and Christmas and start stitching it because it's hot and I don't want to think about it. My poor plants out there right now, I didn't water yet this morning, and they're just going, they're all about to kill over because they have to be watered once or twice a day. Even the big giant pots that I have, because it's so, we've been hitting 105, 106 every day. and that's just nearly too much for everything. So Land That I Love will probably be my last Patriotic stitch of the summer. I may start something to have it to stitch on a little bit, but I'm hot and I'm not want to think about it. And you know if it's hot if I say it's hot, because I usually do not mind the heat. But this level of heat is just, it's beyond. It is just, it's beyond the pale. We'll put that together. And it will be one of the shares today. So, because I'm done with it and I won't stitch it again. So, Land That I Love by Heart in Hand is so cute, quick, fast finish. And I just used the called for DMCs, and then the Louisiana hot sauce was the red that I had pulled. I may have used wagon wheel. Yeah, maybe wagon wheel here. So I just grabbed out some and just did it. So I did finally get my mail caught up and mailed on Thursday. I did it on Wednesday, but I did not get it mailed on Wednesday. I was petting Patty, and I think there's one of her hairs on my face and I can feel it. I didn't get mailed on Wednesday because we took the kids. Micah picked us up. Bebe met us over here. Bebe took Aria's kindergarten graduation pictures, because here the kindergarten does not have a real graduation per se. So Micah had her take them in Kimi's little graduation gown, and she bought her own little hat, so that, you know, you'll have them when they graduate from high school and college. You want those. But they don't do that at the like the public school here doesn't do them. Kimi's private school kindergarten did, but it's a bit of a haul. So they didn't want to drive back over there anymore, even though they were very pleased with it. It was just, it's a long ways. So Bebe came, and I think I downloaded them. I hope I did. These are so cute. Look at that sweet baby. And then she took some, look at this. I just can't, she had to wear her she wanted to wear her gold dress that she wore for her golden birthday when she turned 6. And then, let's see, she got some of them all together. But the sun was in Kimi's eye, so she was winking, and Catch was ready to make a run for it. So she had them jump over in there and get in the picture. This is before we went to this place, and it's called Boulder, like be bolder, right? Be more bold. Not like a rock, which was what I had envisioned, but it's Boulder, like. And it has all these obstacle courses and slides and all this, right? And so this was, Catch left a little bit earlier. So here were the, let me see, I think this is probably the best one of the 4 bigger ones. So that's my sister's 2 boys, grandbabies, and those are the girls. And then there's some with Catch here earlier. I thought I downloaded them on here, but maybe not. Well, they're all videos. Here he was before we left, out on the porch playing with that little bubbler. But I'm finna show y'all something. If y'all haven't laughed today, get ready. He wanted to go up in the little ball thing, and there's a bigger one he wanted, but he wouldn't follow the girls. So I went up in there with him, and he wanted to come back down the slide, but he kept saying, so I'm Shug, and he still won't say Shug, but he'll sign me Shug. So he kept, Shug, I had to go first. So he wanted to sit in my lap, right? Y'all, I threw my shoes down first, thank goodness, because I was afraid they'd fly off and hit him in the face. We came flying out the end of that thing. And when I say flying, I am not, you wait till you see this. I was not joking, okay? So here we go. And they're saying, move the shoe. Y'all, I could not stop laughing. I was dying. We thought he was gonna cry at first, and then watch his little face. Watch it right here. He bends over and he's laughing. We all cannot stop laughing. I'm dying. Baby's dying. And look at him here. Y'all, I could not stop. We were going so fast. I do not know how that is a slide for children. Well, when the kids are on it, of course, they put their hands and feet out. But I was afraid he was going to go one way or the other. So, of course, I had my arms wrapped, I had him on my chest like this. And which just made us, it was like a luge. We came out so fast, and Keely was like, Mom, are you okay? Because I immediately, we were dying laughing, sent the video around because we could not stop laughing about it. And I was like, I'm fine. I landed flat. It was all that, it was like laying on a bed of nails, right? If you disperse all that energy, there is no impact. If I'd hit on my tailbone, yes, I probably would have died. But I didn't. I just hit flat on my back and slid. And so it dispersed all that impact. And I've been fine of all things. You can reach across the desk and, mess up something in your neck. And then you come out of a slide at 8,000 miles an hour and you're fine. So we had the best time. So that's what we did Wednesday. And then on my way back, as we were leaving, we were not too far from the Stitch Niche. So I had about 30 minutes. And so I got there. So I'll show you some haul in a little bit. But that was my start, and my finish this week was Land That I Love. And it was so fun. Absolutely so fun. Then I worked on, this is a full confession time. Worked on my pink Sparrow. I would have had a finish on pink Sparrow, but it made me sad and I just set it down. So you're gonna see right here, when I realized what I had done, I came over and tried to make myself start working up here, and I do have some little threads because I just could not quit focusing on the fact that I goofed it up. And I couldn't figure out why, and now it's just, now it has to be taken out because if not, it's gonna be touching the rows on this side. So, sad day. Sad, sad day. Oh, and y'all be sending me good thoughts because I've decided, last year I got lonely with the girls at school. And I didn't like being here that much by myself. So I am applying for a job at it's like the Fun Day School or whatever you call it. It's called Noah's Ark Bible School here. And I am so excited. I hope they hire me. They just have one place open, so it might not happen. Because I haven't worked in a long time. But, and then I'm hoping Bebe will let Catch go with me, and maybe Dusk could go on the days that I work. It's just 2 days a week, but it would get me out of the house 2 days, and I would get to see people, and I would get to, be around kids. And Miss Micah that is there has taught the girls dance and swimming and been their teacher at NABS. And I can use my Spanish, and I can use my sign language and these kind of things. And I know a million little kid songs. And the Catch loves doing them. And kids love, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees. He loves that one. He loves Five Little Monkeys. He loves, all kids do. They love them. And so I would get to, sing my silly songs and be happy. So I've got that going on Wednesday, but yes, Wednesday. But I'm just stitching along, thinking I'm doing great. I don't know why. I was stitching this late in the evening and watching some TV. I was watching Star Trek, and I've got a boo-boo that I have to fix. So I should have been finished with this week, You can see I'm doing the last quilt emblem over here. So I had the dog done over here. So I just needed to do my quilt emblem and good old girl's birthday. And then I realized that my little dog is off and his little basket will be touching this rose over here. So I don't know, maybe I just won't put his basket. I don't know. I could just, there's a part of me that says just leave him. And there's a part of me that's bothering. So I don't know. I haven't decided what I'll do yet. So I've either got to pull out the little dog and correct him and move him about 3 space, up 1 and over 2, I think. Or just leave him and get on about my life. So I just have to put good old girl's birthday and then fix the dog if I'm going to. And then there's this quilt emblem and this quilt emblem. And this is Pink Sparrow by With a Needle and Thread. And I'll show you the picture. I didn't do it like the picture. No surprises. For one thing, I like an all one color alphabet. I don't want my alphabets to be a different color. Pink Sparrow Sampler. It's by Brenda Gervais with a Needle and Thread. It's so pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. But now I have the boo-boo. So I have to decide if I'm going to fix the boo-boo. I mean, I could just put the little basket back here and hope it didn't look like he pooped the basket. But then the little emblem is here and then good old girl's birth date here. And maybe all this doesn't fit right. Maybe by the time I put her birth date, maybe I have to push this down here. I don't know. But maybe the universe is trying to help me out. But I am so close to a finish on this. And I have loved stitching every stitch. Sweet Daylene sent it to me. I've been praying for her. She has had some stuff and I had not sure all what. But Teresa told me to keep her in my prayers, and so I haven't bothered her, but I have been praying for you, Daylene. I hope everything's going okay. But she sent me this beautiful pattern and I have loved stitching it. Loved. And I got nearly all of my correspondence caught up. There's a couple of emails that I haven't got back to yet. Carol, Noah is on his way to you. Noah's Saltbox is going to Carol's Saltbox Stitcher. It is one that's hard to find. And so it's going to her for her to stitch. And so I'm so excited. So, and I didn't get to send her a big nice note like I wanted to. And so, because I was trying to get my mail ready to go. So, I will be sending her a nicer email. But I think I had, from last week and this week, I think I had like 15 things to mail. Because I usually have 7 to 10 every week. You know, because I have other people's birthdays that I send a card or whatever. And so, I was having to get caught up. So I took all those to mailbox Thursday morning. We went and fed Aunt Jana's cats, her little kittens, while she was gone. She has 3 young cats. And they took James's mom to Las Vegas. So they flew into Vegas so they could take her to see, she wanted to see the Grand Canyon. And so they did that. So I went over and the girls went with me a couple of times to go feed her kitty cats. So I'm loving this. I don't think I finished. I don't think I had any more questions about this. Probably do that I missed. But I tried to go and get all my questions and comments this morning. But I'm loving it. It's gorgeous. If I was smart, I could hold them up like this. There you go. There you go, kind of like that. So you can kind of see. I used all my Wicked Stepmother colors. Her name is Jolene here, and I love, was it Jenny Dawn, did you tell me? Her Jeep's name is Jolene. I love that. I have never found a name I like for mine, so it hasn't got a name yet. Sad day. But so fun. So fun stitch. It's worked up nicely. It's easy. It's an easy stitch. And my nose and my eyes are still running, y'all. So even though I'm still on my allergy meds, 2 allergy meds, but so y'all let me know what you think about the puppy. If I should just leave him or pick him out and go on. I know. That kind of stuff just makes me kooky. Oh, I did go in and fill these in. I told y'all I was gonna put little buds on top of those because I needed that space to put Good Old Girl's name. So I just have little flower buds up there on top. I used the right color that it said to use, but there you go, you can see it maybe better. So that has been my trauma with that this week. Oh, CJ got his new hat in. Let's see what CJ sends. CJ ordered him a hat. Oh, I love it. I love it. He'll go crazy because I'm not putting a period in here. That'll be enough to push him over the edge. He'll probably stress about that all day. He's so handsome, so sweet. All my kids are. I love them. So this one has been super fun. And like I said, I thought I would have it finished this week. And I would have if I hadn't become so disheartened that I just set it down. And it's been languishing. So like I said, there hasn't been a lot of time for stitching. The girls have been here and we've gone and done stuff. And we have, we'll go to hamburgers and ice cream tonight. For them it's chicken and ice cream because I ain't eating no hamburger. So we'll do that. But it has been a very full, fun week. Like I said, I was so excited to get to go to the musical with Sari. She was so sweet to invite me. I thought it was so fun. It's such a great idea to invite a friend, and that way you be sure and go and get to see your friends and have a day with your friends. So I love that idea. So if any of y'all have a birthday coming up and you're thinking of something to do, I just think that's genius. Sari's friend is a genius for doing that for her last year and taking her, and then now she did that. So now I'm gonna try to remember to do that. And, but like I said, if you do it for your birthday or something and you go ahead and buy the ticket, you know you'll go. You've paid for the ticket, you know you'll go. So I thought that was super fun. Halloween rules. Let me see if I can stretch forward to grab Halloween rules board, which is giant. Halloween rules got a little bit of love. Like I said, I told you I didn't get too much stitching done this week. We did not get, I hope y'all are still laughing about me flying out of that slide 8,000 miles an hour. I still am. I cannot stop laughing about it. I mean, y'all, I could not believe how fast we were going. And all I could think was, you just got to wrap up the baby. So I just have him like this and we're just shooting out of this thing like 1,000,000 miles an hour. Oh my gosh. And y'all, this place says on Sunday mornings, it's for senior day. And I said, oh my gosh, how fun. Mike said it means 65 and over. So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into this because I may make Pat take me on a Sunday morning. You know, because let's be honest, I'll be moving at least as fast as most of the 65-year-olds, I hope. I hope I ain't holding them up. But poor Dax he wanted to do the biggest ropes course. He was tall enough, but he didn't weigh enough. You have to weigh enough to do the biggest, highest parts. So he was tall enough, but he didn't weigh enough. So he got to do the next one, the next level one. But he got behind some chick who was grown. And decided she was afraid, which I get getting scared. I do. I get it. But they kept telling her she was going to have to either go on or get down. And she wouldn't call it. And so everybody else is hung up waiting behind her. Y'all know I try not to be a mean person. I do try. But we were over with the kids in another part, or I'd have probably said, woman, you're going to have to get down and go on. And not been nice. Because it is not, have y'all seen that? I sent it to my kids where that, I think I saw it on Instagram. The pilot comes on the plane and tells them all that they're going to act nice and that you need to keep all your body parts in your part of the seat. Don't be sleeping on people. Don't be slumping over on people. Don't, none of these things. If you sit in the middle, both those armrests are yours. That's the price you pay for sitting in the middle. Sucks, but you get both armrests on either side of you. And keep your junk picked up and don't put your junk on top of other people, and clean up after yourself and be nice to the flight attendants and be nice to the people who are sitting by you, and don't play your videos without your headphones on because nobody else wants to hear your stuff. I was like, dude, I do not know why this man cannot be king of the planet, because I'd vote for him. Whoever you are out there, plane pilot who made that announcement, I will vote for you to be king of the planet, because yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keep your junk to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep all your feet in your shoes and all your things to yourself. And don't talk to people mean. I do try to. But here again, woman, you are being very disrespectful to everybody who is piling up behind you. And this went on for like 15 minutes. While this woman is saying she won't get down or go. See, this is the reason I can't work at places like that. Because you gonna get down. If you ain't going, you getting down. Right now. Right now, we're coming up the ladder and you're getting down. The end. You can file a complaint with the complaint department. You're getting down. Because everybody behind you has a right to just keep on going, not to have to wait on you. If you think you cannot make it, you need to either push on through. You're gonna have to cinch up and push on through, or you're gonna have to be the last person in line at the end of the day so everybody else ain't having to wait about you. There. That's my rant for the day. This is Halloween Rules. I love it. I didn't get much, like I said, there was not a ton of stitching got done this week. I thought this was available on 123 Stitch. Thoughts of a Window Girl sent, and I'm finna check because I meant to check earlier and see if I could find it. I thought they had it on there. I thought I had seen it on 123 Stitch. And I know a lot of your LNSs won't have it because it's old. Let's see here. Okay, they're all on 123 Stitch. All the pieces and parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 are here. That should be all, right? And then the border you download from them. But 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, all the pieces are on 123 Stitch. I do share my things on when I'm done. I usually don't send them just to one person in particular unless they're hard to find. I make a list if they're out of print and you can't get them, and then we will send them from one person and back, because that's not taking money away from the designers or the people who own them, right? Because they're not making them anymore. They're not making any money on them. But if it's available like this, I won't share mine around. So it is available on 123 Stitch. They have it right now, and they're, I think, $8 a piece. but I won't, I'll give this one away, but I won't share it like that, okay? So yes, I will pass it on to somebody, so whoever, wins it at that point, but I don't share them back if they're still available for sale, because then the people who make them should get the money for them. I hope that makes sense. I got my broom done and I started on my little kitty cat right there. I thought I would have this thing finished, but like I said, we've been having a lot of fun this week, so we have not got tons of stitching done. The girls have spent the night several times. I'm still, not 100%, let's be honest, as you can hear. And I took my medicine this morning already, but here we go. The allergens is so dusty and everything. The grass pollens are just through the roof. So I did not get tons done, but I got a little. So I got the broom done and I started on the kitty cat. And so that section will definitely be a finish this week. The girls will be leaving on Friday, I think. They had the appraisal yesterday and the inspection is tomorrow. And the people are flying in to stay at the house while the guy does the inspection. And so we'll get to see the kids some this weekend too while they're doing that. But so I'll try to spend as much time as I can with them this week, but still I'll hopefully do a little better than I did this week. But I stinking love this. Like I said, 1-2-3 Stitch has them all, so you can get them. You can even order them one piece at a time if you didn't want to, drop the $50, because they're what, $8 times 6, that's 48. So with tax and shipping, you're probably looking at $55 or so. And so you could just get 2 at a time if you didn't want to drop the money for the whole thing at one time. So, but it is available and I love it. I love, love, love it. And I can't wait to have it finished and have it up for Halloween. We're talking about being in Mexico at Halloween. As many times as I've been to Mexico, and I always put up my ofrenda at Halloween for my loved ones who are passed and things. I did not, I've never been in Mexico at Halloween. So we're talking about doing that, and that'll be fun, and I'm excited about that. So we'll see how that pans out, but I'll still have it up and ready and in display here. Why am I putting my iPad in that bag? I don't know. Lori sent me these adorable Stitch stickers. Annabelle Creates. I hope you're feeling better. Lori Keogh, I need to get you another card in the mail, but I do think about you and pray about you often. I'll let this piece out. Now, oh, and Becky, I'm so glad that your chemo, so far she's done 2 treatments. They're going smooth. That's about all you can hope for when you're getting your, and Daddy did not the chemo, he did immunotherapy, but you're just at the phase of I'm trying to make it through this without getting too sick and all that. So that you made it through 2 makes me super happy. And Cindy's sister was with us on Wednesday at Boulder, and it was so fun to spend the day with her and us all get to be together, and the kids ate pizza. And then I felt like an idiot when we left because we were taking 2 cars in case sister had to leave and the boys needed to ride back with us. And so, because she's putting her house on the market too. So we're like, in case she has to leave, we could all cram in Bebe's car, but there would be no extra spaces in case something happened. Then the boys could have stayed longer, right? You know how it is when your house is on the market. It's just like that. So we went in 2 cars. We're going to go in 2 cars. And Kimi says that she's riding with Bebe. And so everybody gets out of the house, and I do one last walk through to make sure the lights are off and lock the doors. And so I jump in the Jeep and we start driving off, and I hear Kimi's voice in the back seat. And I'm like, I thought you were riding with Bebe so that we would be 3 and 3. And she said, no, because she wanted something. Micah was going to drive through Starbucks on the way, and Bebe was going to drive through Chick-fil-A on the way. And whatever Kimmy wanted, she wanted from Starbucks, so she stayed in with her mom. So then I called Bebe. I was like, I'm sorry, because I would have ridden with Bebe so that we were 3 and 3 instead of just leaving Bebe and they would catch. But I don't pay enough attention, I guess, because I just jumped in that car and Mike started backing out. And then Kimmy said something in a minute, and I was like, oh no, she said to her, Kimmy, what do you want, baby? And I said, Kimmy's with Bebe. And then from the back seat, Kimmy goes, no, I'm not sure. Okay. Now, I'm going to show this one because somebody had asked, and I think it was in social media. I don't think it was on, so I don't think we're going to see it down here. This is when we were talking about, and I showed last week that I got a little bit done on my hedgerow house. This is on Toast by Stitch Me, which is, in my opinion, just kind of like a perfect color. It's not too dark, it's not too light. And now Kim at the Stitch Niche yesterday, which they are so precious there and sweet. She said that Stitch Me has a color that says not something sampler. It has sampler in the name of it. And she said for her, that's the perfect color. So I had meant to go look at that one and I didn't. But I have this book, and that's where I found it. And there's another one that is on my stitch list. This is the book I have of hers. It's called Cross Stitch Antique Style Samplers. This is the 30th anniversary edition. There is an older one, but I think they have the same. So I think they have the same patterns in them, and I think there's just other stuff added in. This is the one that is on my want to stitch next. This out of here is the Adam and Eve. And I have a couple of Adam and Eves that I want to stitch, but this is hers in here. But it has, let me find the Quaker style one. It has some motif samplers. It has some different like darning samplers, so you can lay in darning stitches. Here is this one, the way she stitched it in completion. But there is a Quaker in here. If I can find it. And of course, when I say I'm looking for it, I can't. It has one that has a band sampler that has like some Hardanger like style stitches in it. Here it is. It has this beautiful Quaker style sampler, which y'all know I love a Quaker, but my brain doesn't. I have a hard time stitching on those diagonals. This one isn't all diagonal like that. But I think I got this at Half Price Books. It's on Amazon. You can find this anywhere, and it is it would be a nice gift for a stitcher. It would be like a nice present because it's so fun and beautiful. So it's by Jane Greenoff. Auto Chick 123. You asked about it. That's who it was. Okay, I'll get my brain right in a minute. So this is it. Cross Stitch Antique Style Samplers. And like I said, I got mine at Half Price Books, I think, but I know they have seen it on Amazon also. So, so there's that. Debbie, I'm so sorry about your kitty. She lost her kitty of 16 years, and that is so hard. Karen had asked about when the girls start back to school. They start back about mid-August. They're going to do homeschool and the Becca's, I think I'm saying it right, program. And then their dance and everything starts about that same time. So they're just going to have to go back and get busy. Here is my haul. Before I forget, I'm going to show my haul because I keep forgetting it. I told y'all I ordered all these from Chantel, and she is the 141 Design Company. I ordered the little boards and these, and so that I wanted to do all the hands-on designs Polar Plunge series. Kim had 3 of them, so I grabbed the Well Hello There I grabbed the Polar Peekaboo. How adorable is he? And I grabbed the Wally the Walrus. He is so cute, and he makes me think of the, I don't know why he makes me think of when I'm watching Rudolph and the Land of Misfit Toys and all them, when you're going through the icy part, and Yukon Cornelius and all the fun. So he's there. So I love these. They are too cute. So I have 3 of the, I think there's either 5, and I ordered and stitched the 6th one that's a PDF only. It's the narwhal, or there is 6, and so I either have to get 2 or 3 more of these to finish the whole series, which I'm going to do because they are too cute. I got Karen and Patricia also helped me, and Purple Peacock Jill, with the sampler I was looking for. I walk in and Kim has it on the wall. So it's Lucy V. Moore. It's really long, but it will work perfect because I'm stitching Pink Sparrow for Good Old Girl, but I'm gonna stitch this one, I think, for Mama, who is my mama's mama, and that's who we spent all summer with. This one has places for you to put 2 names. So I could put Neva Coleman and Shorty Coleman. I could put John, but everybody called him Shorty, even though he was 6'4". Because Shorty is Papa, and that's who taught me how to do my French knots. So I love this. It has the eyelets at the top. Here again, they did the red, white, red, white, red, white. I will do mine all one color. I won't do the 2 colors. But then I might do the bees in white, or there's white under here. So see, this next little section is a white alphabet. So I might just do red or blue. I might just do white. I don't know, but I don't, I know I won't do the red, white like that. And then they show the original down here, which is precious. That is so beautiful. But she has both her parents on here and the teacher's name, Miss Scobie. It says it's 25 by 8 when it's finished. That is just so pretty. I'm in love with this thing. So thank you all who chimed in. And like I said, then I walked in and it's right there behind the register at the Stitch Niche. So they were able to get it for me. And so it is on my to-do. I always look in their Blackbird, and they had the reproduction of the Birds of a Feather, which is so pretty. And I can't wait to start and stitch it. We all know I love me some birds. So this one will be another one that, you know, I always grab Blackbirds. And then the crowns and shields. She had the collection of cartouches and crowns and shields. So she had this one. So it has these 3, and I think this one 4. Let's look and see. 1, 2, 3. There's just 3, maybe that one's stitched different. So here's in the pink. And this should still be readily available everywhere. It's one of their newest ones. So there's in the pink. Here is Thinking of You. Right there. And then, which is so long. And then here is Kindred Spirits. Which has a little piece tucked in because I guess a little end snippet got cut out. Yeah, so it has the 3 in there. So I am loving this. I also grabbed, and this is new to me, Violets and Verses, which probably isn't new to everyone else. I don't know. But it says she's out of Conway, Arkansas. So she's not far off. Jennifer Richardson, Violets and Verses. But I thought this was so adorable. So I had to snatch it up. It's called C.O. Henderson, 1841. How cute is it? And probably everybody in the world has seen this and stitched it before me. I don't see the year right on here. Let's see. It says it's a Scottish sampler. So I don't know, but I think it's pretty new. But it's so cute. It is 100 by 180. So it's like 6.5 by 12 when it's done. Sorry, the design area is 92 by 167. She shows you the grid is 100 by 180. So I loved this and I could not leave it. And then of course I had to grab this because I let my subscription go, which I need to get back up. The Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher, because I love the sailor here and I love the sailor here. This one is so funny. It says, I made my mind not to be a sailor's wife, to have a purse full of money and a very easy life. But when he says goodbye, my love, I'm off across the sea. I'm sure there's more to the point, but that's all that's on there. But that is so cute. But there's also this guy in here. Super cute with a little lamb. There's of course tons of punch needle in here. There is the stitching with the housewives with the, look at these little bluebirds and the bee skips and the sunflowers. Super cute. Beautiful punch needle pieces. Here it is. Long May You Stitch. Super cute. I mean, this book is always so fabulous. I've got to remember to redo my subscription. There's this one by Cherry Heel, which I thought of Shelly at Just Stitching Along because she loves her bees. Hey, Shelly. Just Stitching Ink. I mean, I thought of Krista this morning at Just Stitching Along, and if you look at my Instagram story, she posted a new beautiful sampler that she has out. Of course, there's Vanna's tutorials in here. And then this one, here it is. This is so cute, these strawberries. This is by Barbara Anna. How fun is that? Y'all, this book just always has tons of things in here. I mean, you could go forever. There's another beehive in here by Teresa's Primitives. This book is always fabulous. So, and then Twin Peaks has this beautiful sampler in here. Let's see if I can figure if I can show it without showing the pattern. There we go, maybe. It's just a sweet little alphabet, but it's so pretty. It has a pretty little border around it. It would be a really good starting sampler for somebody if you wanted to jump off into a sampler. So that was my haul from the Stitch Niche. Okay, I should finish. Oh, got some Happy Mail. Y'all, there is something itching in my ear. I guess I have a hair fell out of my head or something. My ear's itchy over here. This I got this week is so adorable. It was from Bonnie, who, Bonnie, what the heck? I had a note on here. You've been sick, I think, and now I can't find my note. But Bonnie sent me this adorable card. She got a share, and my nose is just pouring. And she sent me these beautiful variegated DMCs, which I don't have either one. And they are beautiful. They're number 51 and 107. And all these fun stickers, which I started to bust into the other day, but I made myself wait today. And then these, and I'm going to use these as little floss blings on some of my primitives for flosses. I think that'll be so sweet. So thank you so much, Bonnie, and I hope you're feeling better. And then, what else do I have here? Oh, questions and comments. We've done part of them. Lori says she has a metal board in her, like a magnet board in her stitching room. And so all her mill heels, she puts a little magnet on the back and she sticks them on there, and that holds them until it's the season that she needs to display them. So I think that's a great idea, because that way they won't get smashed or bent or anything like that. So I thought that was genius. Dottie said she did 22 of the mill heel kits when she had her hip replaced. And I remember she doing some, but I didn't realize it was that many, Dottie. But she said, you know, when you're sitting there immobilized, she could do like one a day because you're stuck. So I love that idea. Rita, big shout out to you. She is a 2-time breast cancer survivor. So that is a tough row. And you give hope to people who are having to, like Becky, who are having to go through it right now. Gina, I do hope you're feeling better too. Char says she's going to go and be with her kids, her kids and her grandbabies for 6 weeks. And that's going to be a lot. I mean, you will be busy, but that'll be so fun. You'll have so much fun those 6 weeks. Okay, Steve Buckwalter, my necessity is definitely on my list. So yes, we will sal that up. I'll try to remember to holler and start a sal. Nancy Gay, welcome. She is new watcher. So we're fixing to do shares. If you will subscribe and like the video every week, it does help. Views were down this week. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but people are busy. I do know that. But please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and then use the comment, the keyword, because that's how we do the shares. So last week's were Red Winged Blackbird. This is by Bent Creek. And this goes to Kathy Dennison. Kathy Dennison. The Baby Blessings goes to Edith McClanahan. Edith. Kat goes to Denise Gray. This is a Lizzie Kate Flip It, and it is called Meow. So the cat goes to Denise Gray. Sisters, which this is so sweet, goes to Good Enough for Oats. Hey, Good Enough for Oats. This one is for you. So if y'all will send me your emails, email me, NisiLynn at Yahoo, with your address. And this goes to Bibbidi Bow. This is Raccoon Cabin out of Frosty Forest. So cute. So cute. So those are last week's. This week's, it is so hot that we have to do all cold things for my brain. And who else am I waiting to hear from the week before? I had a few still. VA or Virginia Stitcher, Kathy Howe, and Tana Parente. And then there's a few more from a couple of weeks back that we missed. Mary Lou, and then Rita Gallagher. And I'll double check and be sure, if you've emailed me the last day or two, I may have missed it, but those are still hanging out there. This week's will be, let me flip back over here. Lordy. Get my life right. This is Bent Creek Winter Row. And it is so cute. I do think it's still available a lot of places. Use the word winter, like this. Winter, W-I-N-T-E-R, winter. Use the word winter if you're interested in that one. These were last week's, were Sweet Happy Mail. A couple of these are, and so it made me think it's so hot. So I grabbed out a couple of these because they're so cute. This is by Sandman Originals. It's called Snowtivity. let's use the word snow, S-N-O-W. So cute. Use the word snow if you're interested in this one. I don't know if you can see, it's a mama snowman, a daddy snowman, a baby Jesus snowman. So cute. So I'm Mary Joseph and Jesus Snow. This one is also by Sandman Originals, and it is the Snowmeo and Snowliette, which is so cute. And it says, snowman, oh snowman, wherefore art thou snowman? So I'm afraid everybody will misspell Snowmeo because it's not a real word. And we've already used the word snow. So use the word love. Use the word love for this one since Romeo and Juliet are about star-crossed lovers. So just use the word love for this one. This will also have Heart in Hand, the one I just finished. Land That I Love. Use the word land, like right there, land. Land That I Love. It is so cute. I love it. I love stitching. It was such a fun little fast stitch. And then here we have, this is the Let It Snow Bungalow. So cute. By Hands On Designs. And use the word bungalow. We used cabin last week. Use the word bungalow, just like right there. How cute is that? And it has the two designs in it. And it is adorable. And I have two of these. So I've said I was gonna get it stitched always, and I haven't got it stitched yet, but then I realized there were two. One of y'all had sent to share. So those are the shares for this week. I'm gonna get this put up, jump off here, put this up. The girls and I are gonna swim, so I have my bathing suit on. And then we'll have our spend the night tonight. And also we have a lot of fun. I think the other grandparents are coming up tomorrow to see them. So I'll just have part of the, get to have part of the day tomorrow. I'll have to share them. So y'all have a happy Friday and enjoy your stitching. Bye.